actually knows. He actually knows. But it beats my heart when I find that, he knows, and yet he knows some of the nasty things that some of these people do. But you find that, he's calm and he lets this person to stay in his position. And usually, some of the responses that I've heard, not directly from Edgar Lungu himself, is that he thinks to say, but I don't like bloodletting. I think you have even heard him. To say, why do you like bloodletting? He also has a family, and so on and so forth. I do admire that because I don't have that kind of patience. When people mess up with me or mess up anywhere in the country, I come out. I didn't intend to come out, but I've come out because I have seen that somebody is messing up. But Edgar Lungu has that patience. It is a gift. That patience is really a gift. But unfortunately, it is being abused. And that abuse, with Edgar Lungu knowing, is now turning into a negative on President Edgar Lungu. It's now turning into a negative on President Edgar Lungu. And I want to say to President Edgar Lungu that, I'm going to use Bemba. At Bebati, umulembo wa chipuba, upuira muli tumfwe. I am, with all due respect to the president, I'm not saying chipuba, no, but I'm saying, if you are going to allow people to just dance around you as they please, taking you for a fool, at the end of the day, it's you that will be in problems. You have to remember, my dear president, that you are in that office because of the people. And these people, at the end of the day, they will recount what you have done for them. And some of these things that these people are doing, they will fall on you because the buck stops at you. So some of these things that these ministers are doing, my dear president, Valungu, you need to act. You need to act. Today I've picked out two people. Brian Mushimba and Chitalu Chilufya. Brian Mushimba, I will not talk now. To Brian Mushimba, I will not talk now. I am waiting for the right time. But I want Brian Mushimba to know that he's not clever. He's not clever. He's not clever. And whoever tifilala, fiamunda, not at things which happened outside, and you think that these things will stay. No. Brian Mushimba, I am saying today, I'm not going to bring out everything, but I will come for you. I promise, Brian Mushimba, I'll come back for you, because the corruption that some of you people engage in, I'm not saying you are corrupt, I'm saying some of you people, and some of you people engaging, cost this country a lot of money. It costs a lot of money to this country. And you think you can get away with it. On Chitalu Chilufya, a lot of you, you are even surprised that I'm talking about him. Because Chitalu Chilufya presents such a good image. He's a smooth talker. He's got that demeanor where you trust him, that this is the man. And President Edgar Lungu fell for that. President Edgar Lungu has fallen into the slickness of Chitalu Chilufya. He's a slick man. And through life experience, I've come to find out that, sometimes it's better you don't know people. Because once you know them, you get disappointed by what you discover. I used to admire Chitalu Chilufya. But since I've come to know him, I'm very disappointed. I am really disappointed. I have come to discover that man, he is a smooth talker, he is a sweet talker, and he has got this smooth way of handling you. He's a man that can inject you poison whilst you are feeling comfortable that, no, he's actually helping me. I know most of you who get money, Chitalu Chilufya is one of those people who gives a lot of money to people. Me included. I'm one of those people who have received money from Chitalu Chilufya. It's not a lie. He gives money, but he gives money for what? He gives money for what? He gives money for what? When does Chitalu Chilufya give money? When does he give money? Does he give money to barely help? Or he gives money to hoodwink people? I have confessed here, I've said, yes, I've received money from Chitalu Chilufya. I've said it. I've received money from Chitalu Chilufya. But, you know, for me, it is not about the money that you give me. When you give me money, it's not an insurance that you can get away with whatever nonsense. No. I've said this many times. If you want to give money to me, give me money in the, you know, with the view to say you want to help. You are just helping. Not to buy insurance policy of the nonsense that you do. So, and don't think that today as I'm speaking, if I wanted money from Chitalu Chilufya, I would not get it. I'm talking here. I had a choice to call him and ask for money. I had a choice. And I know he would have given. But he's doing wrong things. He's doing wrong things, and I cannot accept that. I cannot accept that. So I choose not to call Chitalu Chilufya to ask for money, but to speak and expose him for his treachery to President Edgar Lungu. I'm exposing the treacherous behavior of Chitalu Chilufya to Edgar Lungu. He is playing around in that ministry with this COVID-19. He's playing around with it to advance his political agenda. He keeps on saying, let's quarantine politics. Let's quarantine politics. And yet the man is playing around, doing politics, using COVID-19, using that ministry of which he was appointed by Edgar Lungu. Chitalu Chilufya would never have been minister without Edgar Lungu. It's Edgar Lungu that appointed him, that put him in that position. And today Chitalu Chilufya is working around, trying to sabotage the very man that appointed him. He keeps winking the president each time he's talking. Watch him when he's doing that live, those updates. He keeps mentioning the president, the government of President Edgar Lungu. That is all smooth talking. That is all sweet talk. The man is doing something else. He's not as loyal as he's presenting. He's not as loyal as he's presenting. And you are PF, all of you who think that Chitalu Chilufya is loyal to Edgar Lungu, you are cheating yourselves. You are cheating yourselves. Ba Mwila, Ba Davis Mwila. You are cheating yourself to think that Chitalu Chilufya is loyal to President Edgar Lungu. He is not. He is not. I know a lot of you are getting money, especially you are getting money. You are getting money because the man wants to blind you. But me, I refuse. I refuse. Kutuwawa Chitalu Chilufya nenda lama shove because you are being treacherous. You are being treacherous. There is no way you would expose the president in the manner that you did last Friday. You clearly, you know, set the president for ridicule. You clearly set the president for embarrassment. You clearly set the president to be seen as a fool. That's what you did. The president is not a doctor. Everything that he comes to announce during the updates of you know, the COVID-19 to set the measures, he comes with the prudence. Stop saying pull him down. It's not pulling him down. That man is a traitor. That man is a traitor, and I give it to you just like that. Ngola jenda lama shakwe. Eat his money, but he's a traitor. He's a traitor. Look, you can't set the president like that. You can't set the president like that. You come out, I mean, like I was saying, that the decision that President Edgar Lungu comes to announce, they come as a result of consultation with different experts. President Edgar Lungu does not make decision on his own. He makes decision based on how people, you know, advise him. when he relaxed the measures on Friday, he relaxed the measures based on the advice that was given by the experts, Chitalu Chilufya included. Chitalu Chilufya included. And he came out, he relaxed the measures because he felt we are quite comfortable. And this is the advice coming from experts. But the following day, Chitalu Chilufya, you come and just blow it out. Yes, I would accept if at all, those results were not with you, Chitalu Chilufya, on Thursday. But they were there. They were there. How can you say 24 hours, in the last 24 hours, when, if you are talking about Nakonde, for example, Nakonde, they have to swipe. They swipe, you know, the people. After swiping, they have to transport the samples to another place, which is, I think it is in Ndola. Then they have to go back. Can it take 24 hours? Can it take 24 hours? It is not true. And people have been telling you that people are complaining in your sector. Health workers have been complaining and they have been bringing out information. And they have clearly said that you had the results. They are saying you had the results before. And clearly it is not 24 hours. It was not 24 hours. You can't account for that 24 hours to say the results done in the last 24 hours. It is not true. It is not true. You hid information to the president. You misled the president. And the following day you came in like a champion to announce huge figures. The next day, you announced 15. Yesterday, after you saw that, you know, we are attacking you, you go to 0. You are manipulating figures. You are manipulating figures. It is very clear. It is very clear, Chitalu Chilufya, you are manipulating figures. And you are setting up the presidents for embarrassment, which is very bad and it is treacherous. And you have got this, you know, you want to become president. But I can assure you, with this behavior, you will not become president. And you should be lucky that you continue being a minister. Because you are supposed to be fired. You're supposed to be fired. You are not supposed to be there. If really President Edgar Lungu was a man that acted immediately, you are not supposed to be there. So many things are not going right in there. I used to talk about the protective clothing for the health workers. Look how many health workers have been affected. And you kept